Okay, I think what will work best is that I'm actually just going to play the seconding and then I'm going to talk about it and then I may play it again. So I'm going to get the tune in my head. Cross tuning, you can do the same thing up high. Something like that. It was close. It would have worked. Keep it going here because I'm now going to tell you what the chords are that you're playing. Because you're all got a big old A here, this is kind of similar in the sense to the key of G. I won't try to over talk this, but the chords that you use down below on your G and D string that have now been tuned up a step are actually very similar to what you use when you're in the key of G. So what that means is that the second finger in an open, that's what I'm using now as my one chord. You could also use the 2-3 shape, which if you've taken any classes with me, I talk a lot about shapes, but this is our one chord. The 3-1 shape is our 4 chord, which is, this is D now. And our 1-2 shape, that's our 5 chord, which is E. Now the other things that you need to know in this tune, remember all of this now we're doing on the G and D string, is that you need to know what this B minor is. And as I said earlier in the other cross-tuned melody, the B minor that I'm using is mainly this one. It's a barred 1 on the G and D. So, and then the other one that you need to know is the F sharp minor, and what I'm using for that is an open G string, which is now A, with a first finger on the D string. So let me show you what these are again. Remember, I'm in cross tuning, so here's my one chord. I can use an open string whenever I want to, the 2 opens, or this one, which is the 2-0, or I could plant the 2-3 if I wanted. It's the one chord, our A chord. Once again, our D chord is the 3rd finger on the G, plus a 1 on the D. That's the 4 chord. If I lift up the 3rd finger, I get this variant, which is interesting because that's also the same chord that I'm using for F sharp minor. So this is a little bit of theory coming together, and you're welcome to message me about this later if you are kind of passionate about this part, but I'll keep going here. The big final one, the nice big old E chord, which I use a lot in this, is a 1 on the G with a 2 on the D, and it's this one. You get the 1 open and tune first, and then add the 2. So that's your 5 chord. Here they are again. 1 chord. 4 chord. 5 chord. Which I should tell you that's the E. 4 chord is D. The B minor that you need, which is a 1-1 shape. And then the other one that you need is the F sharp minor, which is an 0-1 shape. That basically on the B part, I'm pretty much doing the seconding just based out of the chords and only using passing tones to sound like there's more going on than what there is. I think that's all I have for the seconding. Thanks.